Welcome, welcome to our show, where we will see just what you know about conundrums that arise when a client always lies. Our tale concerns a certain cat who's best known for his garish hat. He'll get into an awful mess, and as our story does progress, we will often call on you to tell his counsel what to do. So please, put on your thinking hat, and now, let's go and meet that cat.
I'm bored, so very bored. There's nothing fun to do. This house is tame, and you're so lame. Thing one, and you, thing two.
So bored, he says. Why, that's because he never feigns to work. He treats me like his servant. He's such an awful jerk. If you're so bored, dear cat, old chum, why don't you get a job? It surely must be better than this life you lead, you slob.
A job, you say? Why, I think that could be just the cure for the itch that's itching me, and I am very sure that I could have a lot of fun working all the day, especially if that's work's laced with a healthy dose of play.
Are you insane? You know the cat will surely not get hired. He's rude, he's crude, he has no skills, no traits to be desired. It matters not, for we will help the cat to sell himself. We'll do whatever it may take to get that noisome elf out of the house, and out of our hair, and out of our lives to stay. Now, cat, what job would suit you best? Let's start your resume.
Oh, banker, lawyer, doctor, waiter. None of those sound fun. Perhaps this was a bad idea. No, wait! The perfect one. Busy lawyer, mom needs help. Looking after kid. Experienced nannies only, please. I think I'll make a bid.
But he's no nanny, he knows not. Experience he has zero. Quiet you. I've got a plan. I soon will be your hero. Cat, it's true that job sounds fun, better than most vacations. But to ensure it goes to you, let's embellish your qualifications. For example, a teacher for some 20 years.
Loads of accolades and cheers.
Hundreds of articles to your name.
Why, Oprah even knows your fame.
So well versed in child psychology.
And a doctorate in
Nannyology! Dear things, I think this resume is quite the cat's. No! I think I'll mail it off to her. Right here. Oh yes, right now.
the deed is done, but now I fear a bad thing we have done, for we have helped the cat to lie. Don't you think so, thing one? It's true we helped and may have lied. And Mom may pay the price, but I believe it's worth the risk, because it will be so nice to have the cat out of our hair, if even for a day. And so I say, don't worry so. Now come, let us away.
Good.
So, the cat sent off his resume, and Mom he did impress. She called him for an interview. Let's see how things progress.
Come in. Hello, fine cat. I must admit, your resume's impressive. For when it comes to my kids' care, I'm really quite obsessive. You see, I work a long, long day, filing legal papers, suing those who commit fraud and other wrongful capers. And so I need a trusted soul to watch my little prince, someone skilled who I can trust, and by all evidence, you appear to be that one. I must say, your credentials have certainly convinced me of your nannying potential, especially your top degree, your sterling PhD. Now, is there any more that you would like to say to me? Only, ma'am, that you are right. I am the best selection to take care of your child, to see to his protection. For many years I studied hard to earn that fine degree. I offer everything you need. as you can plainly see. Now, son, come on, that's not the way a proper lad should act. I think I shall instruct you on manners, grace, and tact. Sit up straight, don't slouch like that, and please show some respect to your dear mom, who loves you so, and is right to expect her son to be a gentleman, and mind his P's and Q's. Madame, if you hire me, if you should so choose, then I can promise the best care that money can provide. May I be stricken down right here, if in any way I've lied. Cat, you have convinced me. Your background is top-notch. Your skills I've seen, and so I hire you, my son, to watch. Now I must run down to the store. Can you begin this minute? Can I entrust my son to you, my house and all that's in it? Of course you can, madame, of course. Set your mind at ease. Go about your business. And don't forget your keys. Junior here and I will talk. I'll get to be his buddy. We'll practice on his manners. Perhaps we'll even study. Wonderful, dear cat, just grand. I'll take my leave. Bye-bye.
She left me with this stuffy cat. I think I'm gonna cry.
She's gone, she's gone, she's gone, she's gone. Our fun can now begin. I think I see some things of mine outside. I think I'll let him in.
What's this? I thought that you were dead, that you would be quite stuffy. And who are these two creatures whose hair is blue and puffy?
Stuffy me? Oh no, that was all an act. I had to fool your mother. I had to feign some tact. I needed to get hired so we could have some fun. This, dear lad, is dear thing 2. And this is dear thing 1. They're friends of mine. I guess they're here to share our merrymaking. And so, without further ado, let's get this place a-shaking.
Stop, cat, stop! Oh please, you really must desist. My mother's coming up the walk, and if she sees all of this, the jig is up. Your goose is gonna be cooked. She's not a playful sort. For what you've done to her nice house, she'll haul you into court. She's here! She's here!
Oh dear.
As you saw, the cat got caught. Mom was not amused. She filed suit in civil court, claiming cat abused her trust by lying to her face and on his resume. Now cat is with his counsel. Let's see what they will say.
All right, good cat, let me explain the suit that has been filed. Seeing the state her house was in, Mom was very riled. She's suing you for fraud, alleging that you lied about your past experience and that you tried to hide the fact that you're a rookie and do not know a thing about caring for children, especially nannying. Her counsel has now served on you interrogatories. You have to answer with the truth, so no more of your stories. Now, let's see now. Question 1. Tell me true, your words you should not mince. Describe for me in detail all your past experience.
As I told Mom, so I'll tell you. I'll say it once again. Experience I have in spades. Now where should I begin? I have cared for many kids and taught many a youth. I even have a doctorate, and that's the honest truth. In fact,
I won a Nobel Prize for my skills as a nanny. So write that down and tell Mom that she can kiss my fatty.
Now, Cat, come. There is no need for you to be so snarky. You owe Mom a straight response with none of your malarkey. Now, let's move on. It seems to me that almost all these questions are variations on the first, so here are my suggestions. If what you're telling me is true, I think I can prepare a boilerplate response that will respond to all in fair.
Of course my answer is the truth. I'll say it one last time. I am the greatest in the world. The nanny most sublime.
Oh, well, very well. I will prepare your answers to be served, and they will show that Mom's lawsuit is really undeserved. The one last thing I need from you is for you here to sign. This will verify that you swear that these are fine. Under penalty of perjury, you will be signing true, but that should be no problem for an upright cat like you.
Yes, I know. I just don't see why Mom would so defame me. It was her call to hire me, yet now she wants to blame me? It's hard for such an honest cat, so virtuous and true, to have to go through all of this. I don't know what to do.
Oh, there, my friend. Relax while I go place these in the mail, and then we'll go get some lunch and speak more of your tale.
The answers of the cat are now done. They all have been composed. But before they arrive, the time has come for the cat to be deposed.
Mom's counsel will arrive quite soon, and so I must prepare you for the deposition that's to come. Should certainly not scare you. Just tell the truth and be complete, and pause before you talk to give me time to object where the questions make me balk. I think the questions you'll be asked will mostly focus on your great and vast experience and what you told to Mom. So tell it true as you told me, stick to your resume, and all that you disclose to Mom, there's not much more to say.
That's sound advice. But if the questions lead me into trouble, then I'll just tell some little fib. I'll make it up on the double.
Oh, no, you can't. You shan't. You won't lie in your deposition. And that's my final word on that. No changing my position.
I'll try to keep my story straight, but if I feel the need, then I may alter it a bit. I swear I'll do the deed.
Well, if you do, then I'm afraid that I'll have to reveal your little lie to Mom's counsel, and then how will you feel?
Hello, I'm Mom's counsel. This is my court reporter. Before we begin, there is one thing I'd like to get in order. Cat, your ROG responses are now long overdue. When can I expect to get them in the mail from you?
I'll answer that, my feline friend. It won't be any trouble. We mailed them yesterday, so you should have them on the double.
Well, I'm annoyed that I did not have a chance to review them before I grill your client, but I will still undo him. I have so many questions, so let us now begin. Please, good court reporter, would you swear Cat in?
Do you swear to tell the truth and tell it only true?
I do! Oh yes indeed! By God, I swear I do.
Cat, I'll hold you to that oath, so answer only true. and try to answer as complete as you are able to. My first question for you, Sir Cat, is would you please detail your past nanny experience and what it did entail?
Experience? Why, I have none. I am an amateur. Nannying is new to me. I'll tell you that for sure.
None, you say?
I knew it. I knew it. That's right. None.
The cat just blew it.
We've all but won. Hurrah, hurrah. The cat has just admitted to our theory of the case and how he's been outwitted. I can't believe that he confessed that he has not one bit of relevant experience. No, not a single whit.
Oh me, oh my, what shall I do? My client's telling lies. That answer clearly contradicts those in his ROG replies.
Well, Cat, old chum, I'll ask you now, just what you said to Mom. Did you tell her what you just said, or did you lead her on?
I told Mom, as I told you. At nannying, I knew. I can't believe she's saying now that she never knew. She took pity on this cat and said she'd take a chance on hiring a rookie who's trying to advance. I don't know why she's turned on me when she was my sponsor. She's the one who is two-faced. It's she who is the monster.
It just keeps getting worse and worse because now, in addition to his ROG replies, the cat's lying in his deposition.
Okay, this is a retake on the previous scene and action.
Say more.
No, don't.
Be tough.
He won't answer more such questions. You're badgering my client. That question's asked and answered. We're through being compliant.
Press him hard. Leave me be, I'm trying. Do you intend on keeping me from proving that he's lying?
If you keep haranguing, I'll keep objecting. I'm just doing my job by my client protecting.
Well, I can see that you're dead set and that you will not budge. So, I will move to compel you before our local judge.
Fine, be that. What are you doing? What have you done? What am I to do? I want to know right now what's false, and I want to know what's true.
Calm yourself, my friend, and try to relax. There's really no need to wail. You've been good to me, and so I'll tell the true and honest tale. Never before have I had a job, especially as a caretaker. Indeed, I'm a pathological liar. A fibber, a fooler, a faker! I poured on the lies on my resume, and I told Mom that I was a pro. And then she called me into her home. I kept right up with the show. I fooled her quite good. My act was a riot. I had a whole barrel of fun. I can't wait to tell my shenanigans to my good friend, Thing 2 and Thing 1.
I'm shocked, I must say, but at least now I know what to do for our next course of action. We have to correct your depot transcript and make all the proper retractions. We also need to amend your response to the ROG served on you by Mom, and I feel I must say that your hijinks will probably make our case bomb.
You worry too much. But I'll tell you one thing. I never, ever will agree to correct or amend or retract or redact.
But-
How can you ask that of me?
But you have to, you must. There's really no choice. You've admitted to me that you've lied, and there's no way, as a court officer that I can now help you to hide. Your gross perjury, because remember you swore twice under oath to be true, and despite our agreement, I will not walk this perjurous path with you.
Well, then it seems we are at an impasse. Because I won't change a thing, not a one. And I could care less about what that does to our case. Because I'm having way too much fun.
Mom's civil suit is all wrapped up. Finally, it did settle, but now a criminal suit's been filed. That's sure to test Kat's mettle. Vandalism is the charge for damage to Mom's house. Let's see how Kat will handle this. That's lying, scheming louse. Kat, I'll be defending you at the coming trial. We need to get a few things straight, so let us chat a while. The charge is that you trashed Mom's house and that you are a vandal. The DA plans to skewer you, so that we'll need to handle. He says he has a witness who saw you do the crimes. That witness will sure testify, probably in rhymes.
Don't fret, my friend, about the damage that I surely did. Because I don't plan to cop to it. I plan to blame the kid. I'll tell the jury quite a tale of how Kid ran amok and how I tried to rein him in, but not with any luck. I'll say that Kid is lying now, so he'll avoid Mom's wrath. And note the tragedy when youth starts down the liar's path. But I'm sure between the kid and me that I will be believed by this honest face. The jury's bound to be deceived.
Oh, no, you don't, my feline friend. You can't get up and lie. That's perjury, which I'll not aid, and let me tell you why. You're my client. I have a duty owed to you, but also one owed to the court, to be upright and true. And so I will not aid you in your plan to tell this lie. I'll just refuse to call you to the stand to testify.
But as the one on trial here, don't I have a right to go up on that stand and say whatever thing I might? And is that right not guaranteed by our great Constitution? The document upon which is based our legal institutions.
Well now, Kat, you are correct. That's right, you do possess. But if you do invoke it, you'll cause me so much stress. Can't I sway you from this course? Can't I change your mind? Are you set on placing me in this ethical bind?
I feel your pain, but can't commit that I won't testify. For in the end, I must look out for me, myself, and I.
If you insist on being heard and getting on the stand, then I'm afraid that I'll be forced our contract to disband. I'll ask the judge to let me out. I'll move to withdraw, and then you will be on your own, alone against the law.
Order in my court. Let's resume this trial. We're finally getting near the end. It's gone on for quite a while. Counsel, I must say it's strange that I have not yet heard from the cat you represent. Not a single word. Will your client take the stand? Will he testify? Will he speak in his defense? Will he even try?
Your Honor, I would like to ask, You now for a sidebar. May I please approach the bench and come up where you are?
You may approach the bench. Now, what is this about?
I feel I must move to withdraw. I need to be let out.
Withdraw, withdraw? I must object. We're in the midst of trial.
Why would you be asking now, after all this while?
Your Honor, I cannot disclose the fullness of my reason. Just let me say it's serious and that I'm not teasing. I feel I'm in a conflict of the ethics kind. Only if you let me out can I escape this bind.
Well, I'm afraid that's not enough. Your motion is denied. I'm not prepared to let you out. But hey, at least you tried.
Darn that cat and all its lies. What do I do now? Perhaps I should just tell the judge all about just how that cat plans to get up on the stand and lie right to the jury. Yes, I should come clean to him. I shouldn't even worry. And yet it's true. I swore on oath to keep the confidences of my client, notwithstanding any consequences. Judge, you know, I told you that I'm in a fix. I have a real dilemma, a test of my ethics. I do not feel that I can call my client to the stand, yet he surely has the right to lend himself a hand. That is to say, the Constitution guarantees his right to speak up in his own defense and say what he thinks he might. So I propose that you allow the cat to testify in the form of a narrative, and I will tell you why. That will ensure that he has had the chance to self-defend, and yet it also means any quandary should be at the end.
Again, I say I must object. This whole thing really smells. There's something fishy going on. You should make him tell. To you, this ethical dilemma, he should now explain.
But my duty to the cat, I really must maintain.
Quiet, quiet, both of you. You've got to let me think. You're giving me a headache, and I could really use a drink. I do agree, I find this whole thing really rather troubling, but if I order him to talk, that trouble I'll be doubling. I do not think that I can order counsel here to tell the secrets of his client, and you know that quite well. It seems to me the only way to balance all the factors is to let Cat testify and hope he is not an actor. If I do that, Cat will have had his chance to speak his mind, and yet his counsel would be freed from his ethical bind.
Well now, Cat, the time has come to tell your tale. But don't you come and cry to me when you end up in jail.
Do you swear to tell the truth and tell it only true?
Of course I do. I am true blue. I'm honest through and through.
Okay, Mr. Cat, please tell the jury what you like to say.
Thank you, my friend. I'll tell my side. I'll tell it right away. Mom now claims I trashed her house. She says that I'm the one. I swear I didn't do it. I swear it was her son. For you see, I did not mess up Mom's clean house. I did not give her cause to grouse. I did not doodle on the wall. I did not spill things in the hall. I did not break that priceless vase or walk around with muddy paws. I did not smash the gravy boat or tear a hole in Mom's new coat. I did not wreck the new TV. Oh no, it wasn't me. These are the things I did not did. I swear, it was the kid.
Well, now the cat's gone and done it. He's lied up on the stand. Whatever happens to him now, it's all out of my hands.